Did you know that we've been in a drought for 20 years here in Arizona? My name is Katie Spanyers. I work for the University of Arizona Cooperative Extension as a livestock extension agent where I provide educational resources for large commercial producers as well as small livestock owners in Yavapai County. Now, back to that question. I didn't grow up in Arizona, but I grew up in the West, and I heard the same sentiments. Man, it's a drought year. Or my hay crop has really suffered after this drought. Or we even had our water turned off 2 months early because of this drought. Now working here in Arizona, I work with producers every day that have to deal with this on the ground. A producer I know that's been on their land for 2 generations are now having to haul water after 75 years just so that their cows can have a drink. As of August 7th, all of Arizona is in some kind of drought condition, and 3/4 of the state are classified as severe or extreme. That's a shocking fact. Another shocking fact is that 75% of the water use here in Arizona is agriculture use. So you might ask, are we tapped out? Are we gonna have enough water? And the answer is yes. We just have to use strategies and solutions, especially in ag, to make sure that we maintain our use. With a number such as 75%, it also gives us a huge area for improvement. We can look at industries such as the dairy industry, that since 1970 has reduced their water percent by 30%. They do this through water reuse, using their water 4 to 5 times, all the way from the milk parlor to cleaning out their pens, and then finally applying it to their crops, which will eventually become feed for their cows and your milk. We can look at other areas, such as our rangelands, and the producers that are improving their water use. Now you might ask me, how are those cows and those calves that I see out on the grassland and their ranchers that are raising them helping our water use and the drought here? By implementing things such as their infrastructure, things like trick tanks and dirt tanks that collect rainwater for cows to use to drink, using pipelines to move water across their operations and help water things like antelope and deer, as well as using technology such as water monitoring systems to make sure that when things break, we're not just wasting water on the ground. Also, by selecting and breeding for efficient and more moderate-sized animals, they need less grass in times of drought like this, or less crops when they get to the feed yard. So there's a variety of solutions and strategies that can be used, especially in agriculture. So I ask you again, are we tapped out?